Hello everyone, this is Mr. Fungi624 and welcome back to another episode of Plants vs. Zombies. Last time we did what we could do in the puzzle games. I didn't expect it to be so limited. I guess I'd never done that before. And we played the first level of World 5. This time we're going to continue World 5. The rooftops. We've got ourselves our cabbage bolts and our plant pots. So let's see what we can do with them. Bring out the usual suspects. Let's get a little creative, maybe. Well, not too creative. It's probably gonna be a short level, so I'm gonna bring walnuts, chompers, pumpkin, squash. And although it's not the most helpful due to limitations, I'll bring potato mine. Now we can just go as far as we want, as long as we have flower pots. Everything's gonna be good. So how's everyone doing on today? This video is going up on 4th of July, which is exciting. If you live in the United States, I guess. Happy Independence Day for everyone. As well as a happy As well as a happy Independence Day to Canada on the 1st of July. Happy late Independence Day there, Canada. It's just that time of year. Celebration, cookouts, it's summer. I kind of dated the video by saying that, but that's fine. I don't really mind that stuff. I don't know why I'm still going for 2 rows of sunflowers. Our setup isn't anything too expensive. It's just force of habit, I guess, at this rate. Yeah. You can take care of them. Gonna expand a bit. Yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to think in my mind how far I want to go with this. Let's go another row out. Let's keep placing these cabbage bolts. Well, walnut on that one. And a chomper. You can probably see where I'm gonna try and go with this. This level's average length. 2 flags. Nothing. Not too shabby. Wow, I actually got that. Kind of surprised. Oh dear. Well, we can always replant them. Walnut. Now you're definitely not getting past that. Just taking in the beautiful music. Such a good time. Past few days have been pretty good for me. I've recently started playing Dark Souls 3 since we last talked. I know during one of the earlier episodes I talked about how I was playing Dark Souls 2 at the time, but I've now finished that. I beat all the bosses, including DLCs, all 3 of them. I'm a few bosses into Dark Souls 3. It takes some time getting used to how fast the combat is in that game compared to the previous 2 games, but overall it's a good time. I've been enjoying it like I have the others. At the end of the day, it's still Dark Souls. So There are definitely rage moments here and there, but that's to be expected. Money. Let's get that last chomper down. I doubt we'll have enough time to get all the pumpkins on the walnuts. We might. They just take a while to charge. And 125 a piece. But it's just extra protection on your protection. So, which sounds strange. But it's true. There's some great things you could do with the pumpkin. Imagine putting one on a tall nut. They have more health than your average walnut. Which, trust me, we will be doing that at some point because it's just a great strat. You know, now that I think about it, there's one plant that I just thought of. I'm not sure if you could put a pumpkin on it. It wouldn't serve any point. It would remove the purpose of the other plant. The plant I was thinking was spikeweed. Let me know down below if you know. I mean, I might just test it out one of these times on my free time, but I mean, there wouldn't be a point because they'd be eating the pumpkin and not getting hit by the spikeweed. But I just thought, what's stopping you? I don't know. Oh, there's something I could be doing. Removing one of our rows of sunflowers now. It's a little late for that in the level. But I mean, cabbage bolts come back fairly quick. So, we might be able to get that out. Get more damage. I can't believe I said we weren't going to be using chompers that much. And we still aren't. But I've already used them more than I thought I would in this playthrough so far. I think I just missed some coins. Oh well. There will be a good way of getting coins in the future, but currently we're not capable. Replace that pumpkin. It's seen better days. Whoa. Don't care. Sorry about that. Well, that guy's gone. Oh, hold on. Don't you dare. And now we can just sit back and relax. Like do a little some of this, speed up time. Bucket heads can take a while. I'm not about to sit here and wait. I mean, they're not gonna get past this. Ah, kernel pulp. It's interesting. Flings corn and sometimes butter. On average, it's weaker than the cabbage pulp. I'm actually gonna bring both of them. Cabbage for a consistent bit of damage, and kernel for support. Oh dear. Ladder zombies. Not a fan. What do I want to do? I'll bring walnuts, but I won't bring bread. Can't talk today for some reason. I won't bring the rest of. Well, I might bring pumpkin. I won't bring chomper this time. Squash, and I'll bring jalapeno instead. Going back to what we do best. But as you've noticed, they're giving us a lot less flower pots to work with. I don't know why I did that so fast. Well, we got lucky on sun drops, so it didn't matter. Just always trying to find something to do, I guess. There's nothing wrong with that. I guess now that they're so far back, potato mines wouldn't have been a bad idea, but once again, a bit too late for that. Can we... Yeah, there we go. Let's not focus on flower pots as much. I mean, unless the sunflower is still charging, which it was there, so... I'm gonna try just with 5 sunflowers this time. I think we're not really using that much expensive things. The most expensive plant is the pumpkin. I'm gonna do some of that action. Give me an extra time just to build up sun, get our plant pots further down the lane. Trying to envision what I want to go for here, and I think I know what I want to do. I'm gonna put a kernel pulp for that guy. Right away, butter. Butter is such a good status. It's RNG whether or not we get butter instead of a kernel. But you saw what the butter did, and you'll see it again. Freezes them for like a few seconds. Probably around 5 to 7 seconds. It's a good stun. And it does extra damage compared to the kernel. I believe the kernel does around the same as a pea shooter, so 10 hits to kill a regular zombie. I don't know why I know that. Just as a kid, I for some reason decided I'm gonna count how much it takes to kill a regular zombie, and for pea shooters and anything that fires peas, it's 10 shots. Without any sort of aid like torchwood. But now we're starting to get things together. I don't know the exact numbers for the pulps. I just know cabbage pulp is stronger. I just don't know by how much. I want to say it takes 6 for a regular, but that's just a guess. It's a weird number, but a number nonetheless. Ooh, that walnut has seen better days. Oh, we don't have that yet. There's an upgrade you get where you can plant a new walnut or any other defensive plant on top of one. We'll put a pumpkin there. It'll still act as a wall, but while we're waiting for that to charge. Should get more cabbage. And I tried to do that with the walnut, but I forgot. I'm so used to having it, despite not even being able to buy it yet. Trust me, that's something we're gonna get when available. Yeah. I guess we could have gone a bit further, but it's only level 3, so I'm not too concerned. Get more cabbage out. Everything's gonna be fine. We're chilling. Nothing too serious. Got our final walnut, although I might want to replace Lane 2's walnut. Oh, are the ladder zombies here yet? Is it time? Not yet? Maybe not yet. That's fine by me. They're not difficult zombies, just annoying. Oh, yep, there he is. If he makes it to where he wants to go, I'll let him explain it. Yep. You place a ladder on any defensive plant. Only defensive ones, so walnuts, pumpkins, and tall nuts. And the ladder will remain there. I think we could destroy it. I might actually test that. it's a waste of a jalapeno, but I might test it. Because I actually don't know. If I get one more sun. Yes! I was right. I thought so. But I wasn't sure. I knew there was a reason to bring jalapeno. And he's gonna be back again. If we're lucky, these guys can kill him before he places the ladder. Yeah, now that ladder's just there. Any zombie that makes it can use it, but it's not the biggest deal. But still, I'm just gonna replace that walnut just in case. It bothered me. Normally things like that don't bother me, but for some reason this one did it. It's just love this song so much. It's just got an air of it's upbeat, it's peaceful. It's a nice mix of good feelings. I just don't know how to describe it. I just enjoy this song so much. Alright. How many ladder zombies gonna show up in this wave? Hopefully none on the same one with the ladder. The ladder also acts as... Oops. What happened? Okay, I guess I accidentally clicked out the game there. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that ain't happening. Alright, the ladder lane's fine. Might as well place a pumpkin just to make it look cool. There we go. Now, some things you could do to combat the ladders is either 2 rows of walnuts, as ridiculous as that sounds, or chompers are actually really good in this world. I always forget that, because chompers are chompers. Coffee bean is what I've been waiting for. Planted on a mushroom to wake it up. Now we can use mushrooms at any time of day. And just in time, so we've got some annoying zombies to deal with here. I think I'm gonna forgo kernel port and just bring cabbage. I'm also gonna bring the coffee bean. Now all the mushrooms woke up. We're gonna bring magnet shroom for this one. It's probably the only mushroom I'll bring. I'm gonna do something a little different. Maybe. I'll bring pumpkin. I'll bring walnut. Now that I think about it a bit more. No walnut. No, we don't need walnut. We have pumpkin. That's fine. I'll bring... Squash is just always good. Always good. And ice shroom's tempting. Because that could be real helpful. This is... I don't know why this is so tough. You know what? Let's be different. Let's bring ice shroom. People tend to just kind of forget about the ice shroom. From playthroughs I've seen, they just kind of forget it exists and never bring it after World 2. So I'll be different. I'll bring it with me. I mean, not all plants can be remembered, I suppose. Whew. Oh man. It's got a weird heart for a second. It's gone now. It's just a weird bit of that going on. I think for this level I am gonna go for the 2 rows of sunflower strat. Because we got a lot more 100 cost. And the coffee bean's its own slot. So we're gonna have to plant the mushroom and then plant the coffee bean. Basically increasing the cost of all mushrooms by 75. Maybe that's why they're so cheap in the night levels. Because they're good. Ooh, I didn't plan for... Nope, squash is back. It is A-okay. We are in business. Should probably... Trying to mentally plan out. Yeah, I know how far I'm gonna go with this. Alright. Keep placing these pots down. Because we're gonna do what we did in the one level, if we have enough time, is replace this row of sunflowers with more cabbage bolts. So we don't have to push up so far. It's strategy. It's all strategy. Good thing they haven't been throwing too many coneheads at us. Because of how pults take so long to reach their target. Start placing down magnet shrooms. Just to have them there. Something to do while we wait for cabbage to recharge. Yep. Saw that conehead and I know it's gonna take too long. But I'm still doing it. This world really does help certain plants from the previous world, like pumpkin and magnet shroom, shine. Cause now we get a chance. Now we get a chance to actually utilize them to their fullest potential. Kind of. No reason to wake any magnets up yet. No more of those needed. I can get another pumpkin. That'd be grand. Thank you. We don't have any metal yet. Trust me. And we probably don't need 5 magnet shrooms. But I'm actually gonna wake one up now. Be preemptive. Magnet shrooms range is pretty far. Which is good. I'll wake you up. So we get the full coverage. We're not done with cabbage bolts. Can't forget about that. No, we're good. He won't get to them, just in case. And with pumpkins, what makes them so good? They just weren't too readily available in the world they're in because they're so expensive for nighttime play. I mean, I could have put them down, but short levels combined with expensive for night. Just a bad combination to be introduced in that world. Start waking up more of these magnets. Because they're kind of like chompers in the fact that they have to dissolve the metal object before they can go again. So having 5 of them makes sure we'll probably never need... We'll never have to really worry about running out of magnets. I mean, it's possible. But it's not the most... Just don't expect it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Start doing what I talked about earlier. Pogo stick zombie. Guess what? It's such a hard counter to so many difficult zombies. Good old magnet shroom. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. defenses all situated. We probably could have brought Colonel. Well, I don't know. We haven't really needed Ice Shroom yet, but the level's not at the point. It's good. It's been tame, but I'm certain these other 2 waves are gonna change that. So always have the option open just in case. Ooh, don't want to miss that. We're still a good chunk away from getting our 9th slot, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9th slot. There we go. Bring on the final wave. There's nothing else we need. Oh, that's not the final wave. I totally forgot about that. Well, there's nothing else we need to do, so because that's the setup. I mean, I guess I could go. You know what? Who needs sunflowers? We've got plenty of sun to use Lice Shroom, Coffee Bean for a few more turns. I heard that. Don't think I did. The gold coins make a distinct sound. So do diamonds. Which I think we've picked up before. I wonder if the silver coins have a sound. Maybe it's just so quiet that I don't know what it is. Oh, good old football player. How the mighty have fallen. Without their helmet, they're as strong as a regular zombie. Even less, maybe. I don't know. Because they still take damage before we can pull the magnet. Or pull the helmet. More metal, yes. Nothing stands in our way. Not yet, at least. I know of a certain zombie who shows up in this world. Not towards the end, though, so. Oh, I just realized we're about halfway through this world. It's kinda crazy. We're almost done with the game. But I'm just telling you all this now. We're nowhere near done with this Let's Play. So there are things we're gonna be doing after we beat the game. Some of which may just take a while. Now the final wave will start. There it is. I'm confident. I'm actually gonna do this. No bungee? There we go. Look at that. Power of the Ice Shroom right there. A frozen nuke. Hey, there's the diamond. That definitely got us closer to that 9th slot. Hey. Right. This. The Zen Garden. But we'll delve into that tomorrow. Because we're getting about that time. So next time, we'll briefly touch upon the Zen Garden. And continue on World 5. Remember, have an awesome day. Never forget the happy times. And I'll see you in the next one.